Hello, Patriots. I'm Lee Watts, and this is Patriot Point, coming you direct from my car this week instead of my office as normal. The reason for that is I am out on the campaign trail all week. We're down to about 45 days before the election on May the 17th, and we're out talking to people. And if you would like to be on the campaign trail with me, here's some opportunities. This coming Friday, tonight, I'm going to be in Owensboro. On Tuesday, I will be in Greensburg, Kentucky. On Thursday, I will be in Bardstown. Then on April 19th and 22nd, there's a candidate forum, both of them held in Elizabethtown. We've got these stops and a bunch of others. If you'd like to find out, hey, where's Lee Watts going to be? Is it going to be anywhere near me? Just send me an email and I'll send you the schedule for that week telling you where we're going to be. My email is lee.watts.kentucky@gmail.com. Let's talk about some of the things that are going on at the state capitol right now. First of all, they just passed the charter school bill, Senate Bill 9. Now, I know there's a lot of liberty-minded people out there that have been saying that they want to have the right to choose which school they want. And on the surface, you would think, hey, this is a great thing. They passed charter schools. Here's the catch. Here's the rub, as they say. They passed this bill, but they amended it in such a way where the public school board has to vote to choose to send the charter school money to make it actually work. And of course, there's no school board that's going to be doing that. So basically, they gutted the bill. Let me give you a visual representation of what just happened. Yes, just ran over this bill and your right to choose which school that you want to send your kid to. But we will attack this issue again in the coming legislative session. Let's talk about another huge issue which just came up before the legislature this week, and that was House Bill 28. This bill said that Kentuckians cannot be forced to get these vaccine passports, where you have to go around and show your papers of what somebody injected into your bloodstream, maybe even against your will, before you can get into work or school or a store. There was a bill to say we are not going to have that in Kentucky. It passed the House of Representatives. It went over to the Senate's Health and Welfare Committee, and they just shot that thing down. Yes, they slapped it. Let me give you a visual representation of what just happened there. Oh, wow. Yes, they completely took away your rights not to have to show your papers before you go somewhere, a blatant violation of our most basic rights over what's in your own bloodstream. Now I'm going to tell you who voted yes and who voted no, because it's the voting record. Sometimes legislators get mad at me when I say the voting record, but just keep this in mind. I didn't make your record. You did. So if you don't like your record, you're the one you have to blame for it. Here's who voted no on this bill. It was Senator Adams, Senator Berg, Senator Carroll, Senator Harper Angel, and Senator Howell. These are the ones who voted yes on this bill. Senator Merritt, Senator Nemes, Senator Wise, and Senator Alvarado. There were other people who are members of this committee, but in the official record of the video, I couldn't see if they voted at all and couldn't hear it. And so you can ask them how they voted on this. So big issue, and just the rights of Kentuckians just got slapped in the face with this one. Let's talk about some things going on in the Supreme Court right now. Of course, Joe Biden says there's an opening on the Supreme Court, and he's going to nominate a black woman for the position. So he does. But this same person is unable to actually tell you what defines actually a woman is. So if the person who Biden nominated, because she's a woman, can't define what a woman is, then why was she nominated in the first place? Just a question that I would like to have answered. Here's something else I would like to have answered. I would like to know about why my opponent is doing certain things. If you go to my website, which is leewattskentucky.com, very similar to my email, the website is leewattskentucky.com. You're going to see I just put up a bunch of videos on a whole bunch of topics. And my opponent has also put out some videos. He's got this one right here where he talks about the Trump-Guthrie plan. Trump-Guthrie plan. Wow, that was pretty amazing. I had no idea that President Trump called this guy up to counsel with him on developing a plan. In fact, I don't think he actually did. I think he's purposely trying to deceive Kentuckians on this. And if President Trump were to show up and see this, he would be like, Guthrie who? No such thing as the Trump-Guthrie plan. So to find out if this is so or not, I am now putting out a public question for President Donald Trump. Mr. President, would you please let us know, did you actually consult with this guy to come up with the Trump-Guthrie plan? Or is he completely trying to steal your name and deceive Kentuckians? If we can hear an answer back from the president, I will put it online in the very next show. Even if he says it's true, I will tell you, but I'm betting very heavily that this guy is trying to purposely mislead Kentuckians. This is also the same guy, my opponent, who voted to certify Biden's election against President Trump. He also voted with the Democrats against President Trump in condemning him for pulling our troops out of Syria, which is something I fully supported. We didn't need to be shedding American blood there. So big differences between me and my opponent. If you'd like to see some of these in my videos, just visit my website, LeeWattsKentucky.com, and the new page called Videos. Well, that's about all the time that we have for this week. So until next week, I'm Lee Watts for Patriot Point, reminding you that liberty is not a spectator sport.